Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an advanced Dungeons and Dragons advice video titled Never Split the Party. Sound advice in any tabletop role playing game. I'm still recovering. My voice is still recovering from that viral thing, the creeping crud, whatever you call it. So I apologize in advance. Please bear with me. Before I get into this, though, if you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content on all of your social media platforms, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. And check me out over on Rumble for my political commentary and weekly current events. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there, including the one pictured here, Outlaw Trails. It's a tabletop role-playing game based in the Old West. There's no magic, there's no monsters. It's just having fun in the Old West. You get to go on cattle drives, hunt down desperados, become a desperado, all the adventure of a timeless era in American history. And I designed it to be so simple, even a beginning game master can run it and have hours of fun with his family and friends. So, if you enjoy a good tabletop role-playing game, there you go, Outlaw Trails. All right. Never split the party. I have been playing Dungeons and Dragons since 1976. I've been running AD&D since 1979. I have seen some great players over the years, and then conversely, I've seen some really bonehead decisions. Sometimes even the best players can make the worst decisions. Splitting the party is, bar none, the single most historically ridiculously bonehead play of all time. It is iconically bad. Splitting the party has gotten more players killed than any monster trap or fight ever has. The thief sneaks off to pick a few pockets, gets busted, and the city guard they hack him to death or whatever. The fighter on guard duty is lured away from camp by an odd sound, and the orcs have a barbecue. The wizard finds a wall filled with carved runes and ancient dialects and decides to stick around to copy them down in case they are important. Unfortunately, somewhere in that mass of text is a symbol of death. The cleric overhears a plot to steal from the temple and follows the perps back to their hideout. He's ambushed and meets his deity a lot sooner than he expected to. The worst part is that anyone can fall into this trap of a bad decision. It happens to everyone. Sometimes the most experienced and intelligent players commit this faux pas without even realizing it, including me. The other day I was playing in my son's game. My ranger was wanted in a certain town, and the group seemed determined to head back into that particular town. If my ranger had gone in there, he was going to be a goner for sure. So basically, I head out in the woods instead of going through the gates. While they were inside the walls, I saw a group of the bad guys, henchmen, leave the gate, escorting a wagon. Curiosity got the better of me. I really wanted to find out what was in that wagon, so I did the only thing I could think of. I followed. Yeah, several hours later, they rounded a bend and disappeared. I searched the area for them, but they were nowhere to be found. Unbeknownst to me, they'd spotted me following them and were watching me while I searched. When I finally gave up, they used their bows and turned me into a pincushion. This happens to everyone. So don't feel bad if it happens to you. This advice can be useful in any tabletop role-playing game, as I said. But OG D&D is where the saying, never split the party, comes from, because it's a lot less forgiving than the newer games. All you can do is try your best to stick with the party. I recommend the buddy system, where everyone picks a battle buddy so they don't get separated. Again, it's going to happen. The situation sometimes calls for it. Expect it. And don't beat yourself up if you get separated from the group. Dungeon masters of all kinds enjoy doing that. Any kind of game master likes it. The dungeon master's credo, one of them is divide and conquer. The player's credo is never split the party. They are in direct conflict. Eventually, something's going to happen where a player character will get separated and you're going to get screwed over. It's just the way it is. It happens to everybody. It happened to me. It's happened to me many times. Player characters of every experience level let this happen to them. Usually it's a thief or somebody getting greedy and they want to go get the treasure for themselves. They don't want to split it with the rest of the group. That's a big deal. But sometimes it happens for the most innocuous reasons. Sometimes it happens for the most noblest of causes. But it happens. Don't beat yourself up over it. Accept it and go. And if you have to make up a new character, try to play better in the future. That's all I can say. I hope this finds everybody well. And if somebody else has a story about splitting the party, stick it in the comments. They're all funny. We'd all love to read them. You can laugh at it now, right? You folks have a good one. God bless one and all.